you guys. I have been celebrating my 60th birthday all week, and I have some new goals that I want to share with you guys tonight. And then we're also going to have a Q&A. But you guys, I had such an amazing last few days. I actually celebrated for like 3 separate days. I did different activities on. I was able to spend some time with my family. My birthday was on Thanksgiving Day this year, you guys, on Thanksgiving Day. And that's always hard to like do a celebration. But since it was my 60th, you guys, the 60 is here. Does that mean I'm vintage? Is that what they call you now when is it vintage? I don't know. Whatever. But you guys, I got to spend time with my family doing a game night on Thanksgiving night. I also ended up going to the movies with my family to see Wicked. And all of us, even my mom, 101, we had like almost a whole row to see Wicked. And then I had a lot of fun at my karaoke party that I had on Friday night. You guys, it was so much fun. So you guys, we're going to talk about we're actually going to talk about 5 things. I call them pillars, or you can, 5 things that support your keto carnivore lifestyle. And you guys, I'm stepping it up at 60. I don't know if you guys remember, I said once I start 60, I'm going to start working out. Oh my God, you guys, it's here. And I am not ready for it. So I have to get my mind ready. Just like I talk about mindset reset for the food. The food's like easy. That's the easier part for me because I really don't like working out. So I am going to have to psych myself out and get myself ready. But I put together 5 things that help support your keto carnivore journey, your ketogenic lifestyle journey. And then I have a bonus one for you, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And while I do that, if you guys are just popping in, let me know where in the country you are at. And as we're talking about the 5 things, you can go ahead and put comments or questions, and I will go answer them after I do the 5 things. So you guys, I have 5 S's for you, 5 S's. Since I'm 60, I did it like an S theme. So I'm 60 and I got 5 S's and a bonus one for you too. So the first thing that I want to do, because I'm leveling it up, I'm stepping up, I'm raising the bar, I really need to step it up on my spirituality. So you guys, sometimes when I get busy, I don't get to do my morning devotions, slacking a little bit on my prayer life. You guys, I want that to be number 1 in my life. So number 1 is, the first S is spirituality. I need to step it up. I need to get up. I need to do my morning devotional. Even if I have to do it early in the car at work, I need to get it done because that sets the tone for the day. Now, for you guys, that could be something motivational for you. If you're not spiritual or whatever, that can still be something motivational and positive that's going to stimulate the front part of your brain. We're always talking about BB, but we want to stimulate the front part of our brain, the part that has the reasoning and the you can do it, and that our cheerleader. So you guys, spirituality, I have to step it up. So devotional and prayer. And I like to shoot for morning because I feel like if once it gets evening and I get tired, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I still have this left and this left. So I'm a morning person, but I would say do it in your best time, like what your best time of the day is for you. If you're going to set some of these things, these S things. So the second thing for our S list is sleep. You guys, sleep. You have to get your sleep in. So my goal is to really, I've been slacking off a little bit. I'm a morning person. My hubby's not a morning person, but I still need to make sure that I'm getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep. That works best for me. I feel rested. I feel like when I don't get enough sleep, that I'm kind of hungrier the next day. And I know that has to do with some hormones or something that's happening, cortisol, something. But I feel like when I get the right amount of sleep, I feel rested. I'm not all hungry. My mind feels better. So you guys, I'm using, I have a smart number bed and it tracks my sleep. And I also have a, my Samsung smartwatch that tracks my sleep because I'm really serious about getting enough sleep. So I'm shooting for 7 to 8 hours. If I get 7 hours, that works just fine. If I get 8, that would be great. But when I go lower than that 7, that is when I start to feel a little tired, a little more hungry during the day, and just not well rested. So God's girl is on. Darlene is on. Darlene is on. She said she didn't get the notification. Darlene, is the bell on? Make sure you click on the bell on my channel so that you'll get notified. And I also did put it in the post area of on my channel where it says post. I put it there too this morning. But we're on step number 3. So the S's for number 3, or actually I need to finish number 2. So I mentioned for sleep, number 2 is sleep, and I need to get more of that, and you guys need to get more of that. So if you tell me in the comments, are you getting enough sleep? Are you guys getting enough sleep? Because when we are stressed and we have life and we have work and things happening, that's what we slack off on, not getting enough sleep. Or if you're having trouble sleeping, we need to troubleshoot the sleep. So what also helps me sleep really great and well is if my room is dark and it's cool and it's quiet. So a dark, cool, quiet room, like cooler, not, you don't want to be hot. When I have like a dark room and it's cool and it's quiet, I sleep very well. So you'll sleep better if you do that. Also, if you have a noisy household, you can wear some earplugs if you need to. If you have light in your room, like, your electronic devices, you got a blue light here and there. I went and put like little black tape on those little blue red dots or whatever from your electronic devices. You want to get your room dark and cool. And you want to make sure that at least an hour or 2 before you go to bed, that you are not looking at like blue light, like TV, like have lights on. You need soft lighting. So I do have some blue blocker glasses also. I do have my my smartwatch around 10, it'll tell me to start getting ready for bed. So that's the time that I'm like, okay, let me just stop using the phone, stop watching TV so that I can just kind of get my mind ready for bed, that light, that blue light and stuff like that. So, so yeah, those are my sleep tips, you guys. Sleep is so important. Darlene says, I definitely get my sleep. Thank God. Oh, that is so good. I love to sleep. I used to take naps, but I don't get many these days, but I do love to sleep. Okay. So number 3, you guys, is steps. So that's the number 3 for our S's today is steps. And I've been you guys, I have been slacking off on my steps. I was so good for a while, making sure I'm getting in my 7,000 to 10,000 steps, and it has slacked off. So I need to work on that. I do better in the morning. And since I'm not a gym person, I try to get my steps throughout the day. So getting in 7,000 to 10,000 steps again, I need to step it up in that area and do that. And I find that since I have a sitting job and I'm at work sitting in between clients, I will get up and I will kind of circle the inside of our building because it's like a track, and get in my steps. If I can get in the 5,000 steps, so my goal was to get to 5,000 steps before I leave work, because then I'll get a couple of thousand just with my errands or whatever I have to do before I go to bed. But I want to step it up and really try to get those 5,000 in by lunchtime, because then I won't have to worry about it. The rest will just naturally happen if I'm trying to get my 7,000 to 10,000 steps. So my question for you guys, do you know how many steps that you're getting in? Let me know in the comments. So stepping it up by getting more steps. Number four, you guys, stress. So number 4 is stress. and I want to manage that better. I want to get rid of some of it. I'm always working on that. And you guys, this is a hard one because we do have things. I did a whole video about stress, and there are things in your life that you just can't get rid of. But you guys, we have to manage the stress, disease, and all that. We have to manage that. So you guys, with the stress, for me, I'm pretty good at de-stressing my life. Like I'm like a hard no on some things, or, I would say since I got like 55 and up, I'm 60 now, with the stress, I really like cut it down. Like, certain things I'm not going to do or whatever, or be a part of. I have to just watch that. So you guys, for me, I'm stepping it up with my stress. And what helps me with the things that I cannot unload is if I have a spa day or some type of a self-care, like a spa day. Maybe I won't do my own feet because I'm a medical pedicure. So I might get my feet done or get a massage. Like I have a massage scheduled for this week. Stepping up the self-care can really distress you. So if you haven't watched my video about the stress already, that video, I'll put it in at the end so that you guys can see that. But that video will tell you how to deal with stress that's in your life, and that stress that you cannot get rid of, and then there's stress that you can get rid of. So with the stress that you can't get rid of, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, what can I do to manage that? It's here. There's responsibilities that we have, but what can I do to manage that stress? I can do spa treatments. I can get a massage. Your things would be different, and you would pull from your emotional tool list. Remember that? Your Mindset Reset Masterclass. Pull from your emotional tool list some things that will help de-stress you. So that's really, really important. The other thing I like to do to de-stress, if you have some immediate stress that's just happening like right now and you can't get a massage, you can't get a this or that, I do 10 deep breaths. And it sounds silly, but it really does something in your mind, and it just slows everything down, and you're just able to manage a little better. I breathe in like 5 and I let out 7. So I do 10 deep breaths, and that really, 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 really helps me. Number 5 is strength. You guys, strength. I want to be strong. So I mentioned that I'm 60 now. You guys see my balloons? I got leftover balloons from the party behind me. So yeah, I had a party, I had balloons left over. I was like, I'm going to let that be in the video. So you guys, since I'm 60, and I promised I was going to start working out when I'm 60, threatening it, right? It is time. So you guys, what I want to do is I want to be strong. Okay, yeah, I would get steps in or whatever, but I don't consider that working out, even though I'm stepping that area up. I mean resistance training, strength training that way, either with body weight strength training, resistance training, or actual weight, lifting some heavy things. So that is my goal. And I haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to do this. I do have a gym membership. I do have a little gym in my apartment building, and I do have what I need at the house as far as my equipment that I need to do the body weight training. But you guys, I want to be strong. When we get older, we lose muscle. We don't move as much. And if you have to pick between something like cardio and weights when we're older, I think it has to be the weights, you guys. We have got to keep the muscle, and we have to get strong. We want to be able to get up if we fall. I want to be able to go upstairs and go downstairs. I live upstairs right now in my community. I want to be able to be strong so I can take care of my mom. My mom's 101. She's pretty strong herself, but I want to be strong so I can take care of her. And, today I was helping her up and I was like, Mom, you're strong. Come on. I was helping her up and she was like, strong. And then she says, lift me more. And I'm like, okay, I'm lucky I'm strong and lift her a little more. Give me a little more support here. Okay. So you guys, I want to be strong so that I can do that, so I can be mobile, so I can, that's so important to me, especially at my age, you guys. I'm 60 now. So you guys, tell me in the comments, we have 5 out of the 5 things: spirituality, sleep, steps, stress, managing that stress, and then strength, getting some strength training in. Which of those do you have to work on, you guys? Do you have to work on some of those too? Because these are areas that I have slacked off a little bit, and I'm stepping it up. I'm 60 and I'm going to be stepping it up. I'm going to give you the bonus in just a second. Darlene says, I lift weights at least 3 times a week at the gym. Oh, you go, Darlene. You are ahead of schedule with me. Oh my gosh, Darlene goes to the gym. She lifts weights 3 times a week. Okay, I see you, Darlene. That's awesome. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get on track. If you're just joining in, this is a good time to click the like button. Or if you're watching on a replay, you can still put your questions and comments in. I will come back and answer them for you. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that. And click on the bell so that you can get notifications on when I go live and when new videos are coming up. So I see that there's a few of you on there. Let me know where you are from in the world. I'm in Southern California, and celebrating my 60th birthday this week. So that was last week. I'm finishing up today. That's why I have the leftover balloons ahead of me. And the bonus, you guys, the bonus in the 5 S's, the 5 S words of how I am stepping it up, leveling it up, and while I'm 60, my Keto Carnivore. Okay, so the bonus is seed oils. The bonus is seed oils, you guys, seed oils. I have been lazy with that. Now, I don't have any seed oils in my home, but I know that causes inflammation. And I know that when I eat at certain places that are using some seed oils, that my knee kind of doesn't feel that great. It causes a little inflammation. So I try to limit that. I want to step that area up. I want to really okay, I'm going to find a different place to get this because I don't want seed oils. It is a challenge. When we're out, we don't know what's in all of the food. You have to look it up. You have to ask. And sometimes if I am doing something with my family, I'm like, you know what? I'm not having carbs, so I'm not going to worry about the oil right now, but at least I'm not having carbs. I want to step it up a bit because I really want to just get all the inflammation out of my body. I really want to narrow that down. So that's easy for me to do at home because I don't have any of that stuff here. But so yeah, I'm going to figure that out too. So this is an ongoing journey, you guys. These 5 S's, the 5 things, the 5 pillars of stepping up your keto carnivore lifestyle is a journey, and the bonus is seed oils. I'm going to be working on this, and I'm going to be giving you updates, maybe monthly updates, because this is my journey while I'm 60. It's to step it up in these areas. So thank you, Darlene. Darlene says, happy belated birthday. God's Girl says she wants to work on spirituality. Darlene says, I need to work on stress a little more. Yeah, so we can work on some things a little more. I am going to really be working on some of these things. And the seed oils, it's not that it's going to be the hardest one. It's just the one that I'm most lax on. So sometimes people will be like, girl, you already don't hardly eat any carbs. You can have a seed oil, he'll tell you stuff. And you're not going to gain weight. You're not going to, none of that stuff happens. But I do feel the best when I'm not having any. So I'm going to be working on that. I'm going to be working on finding restaurants that don't have that. So if I pick up something for me and my family, it's, I'm going to have to make some changes. Hopefully they'll be okay with that. But yes, I'm going to be giving some updates to, this is my 60s list of things that I am going to be working on. I know that I'm going to start working out, and I need to figure out, okay, I'm going to put a plan together. So the other thing that I want to tell you guys is I'm going to be using a habit tracker to track these things because my brain works really great when I can check things off and see it. So there's a habit tracker that you can get a free habit tracker downloaded. You can download that on your phone if you are from the Apple Store, or if you have a Galaxy Note or whatever Android phone, you can go to the Play Store. They have free habit trackers. I'm going to use a free habit tracker. I've done it before. And actually, I'm going to be using a free habit tracker and then see how many of these things that I can check off. Because these are things that I want to be able to do daily. Hopefully I'll be able to hit them all daily. I want to get up. I want to get enough sleep. I want to get enough steps. I want to de-stress. I want to do some strength training. I want to do a little something every day. And of course, my devotional and prayer I want to do every day. So these are daily things that I want to do. So I'm going to get the habit tracker, and hopefully that will help motivate me so I can check some of those things off. I use a free habit tracker. So what is your plan, you guys? How are you guys going to attack these 5 S's and bonuses, and the bonus one I gave you with the seed oils? And then let me know what questions you have. We do have time for questions and answers. I also need to step it up with you guys with my videos. I know last week I had a lot of birthday activities, so I just did the one live. I'm doing a live now, but I'm going to also step up my schedule because I want to get another video in for you guys. Tell me how you made it through Thanksgiving. Did you fall off, or are you okay? Or if you fell off, were you able to get right back on like a bicycle? How was your Thanksgiving? Did you have a keto or carnivore Thanksgiving, or did you have like one cheat meal? I want to know how you did it, and there's no judgment. Let me know how that went. Our Thanksgiving was delicious. I ended up making 2 of things. So I did. I normally don't do that, but I wanted to do that. My family loves certain dishes, so I did make a green bean casserole. But then I made some keto green beans that just had Italian sausage in it, and the green beans, a little bit of onion, not, the one that I make for the family with the crunchy, floury stuff. So I made 2 casseroles. I had 2 cakes, you guys, because remember my birthday was on Thanksgiving. So I made Courtney Luna's crepe cake from her book. And it was delicious. It was delicious. I loved it. It was good. But I'm telling you, Miss Courtney Luna girl, those crepes were so hard to make. You made it look easy, but it was not easy. I had to piece some of them together like a puzzle, but I did the best I could. Once I put the whipped frosting on it, which is, just heavy whipping cream, it was okay. But Courtney girl, it was so hard. It was so hard, but you made it look easy. Thank you so much for that recipe. So I'll tag Courtney because I wanted to know I thank her. But yes, get Courtney Luna's cookbook, you guys. It's called Carnivore in the Kitchen. There's lots of 0 carb options of desserts and things that you can do. So I picked one out and I made a cake, but then I also got a cake for my family so they can have. So I made it through, you guys. I didn't fall off or anything. Because my problem is not the falling off, it's the staying off. Like once I fall off, oh my gosh, I can't. So Darlene says, I had half a slice of sweet potato pie, but got right back at it the next day. Good for you, Darlene. Good for you. Because I would have tore that pie up and then be looking for some more pie the next day. I am a hot mess. But see, that's why I say, you guys, it's good to know your triggers, and then it's good to implement that. Like I know I can't do what Darlene did. I know that I can't, but Darlene could do it. Everybody's a little different, and it's okay. There's no judgment. That's the only thing I don't like about this whole, YouTube thing. I love my YouTube, but I don't like when people are so judged. Know your triggers, and know if you're an addict like me. Like, I can't even chew gum, remember? I can't even have a cough drop in the house. So good for you, Darlene. You're able to get right back on. What other questions do you have? I'm looking in the chat here, and let's see what we have. Okay, I'm looking in the chat. Okay, so yeah, you guys, I made it through Thanksgiving, and you guys, I made it through the birthday party. I had a cupcake tree at my birthday party, because I had lots of birthday parties. So the Friday night karaoke night, my church family loves the bundt cakes. So I got those little tiny mini ones and did a cupcake tree. And you guys, what's amazing is when you are not having it for so long, these carbs and sugars, you're not even tempted. And my husband was mentioning it felt so good just to not even want it. Like we weren't thinking about it. We were like, take cupcakes home, you guys, there's extra. But it's like when you are in it for a minute and you're in ketosis and it feels really great. But that is a dangerous time too, because that's when BB could tell you, hey, Lisa, you got this. You already lost that weight. You did good. You didn't even want it. You can have a bite. And then that throws me back in. So now that I know that about myself, I just don't do it. So it's good to get to know yourself. So you guys, let's see. Let me check the comments. Okay. All right. So that's what I have for you guys tonight. I just wanted you to know that I have these new 60, now that I'm 60, these goals that I want to do that start with an S. I'm going to be working on those, giving you updates using a habit tracker. And I may post my little habit tracker in the post now and then to let you guys know how I am doing. And so that's what I have for you tonight. And if you have any questions or comments and you're watching this on a replay, put them in and I will go back and answer those for you. And I hope that you guys have a great night and I will see you in the next video. Love you much. Bye. Okay. Never can get it off.